Last chorus for Your Ears Only. I'm David Alpern.
I'm Eddie Robinson with this quote from the news. An administrative leviathan, limited only by its own imagination. That was New York Judge Milton Tingling Jr. striking down Mayor Michael Bloomberg's complex initiative to limit the size of large sugary drinks as a means of combating obesity and other associated medical ills. Now this.
I'm woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore, and I know too much to go back and pretend, 'cause I've heard it all before, and I've been down there on the floor, and no one's ever gonna keep me down again.
Did you catch it? Two parts of the same feminist anthem, I Am Woman, performed on TV 3 decades apart in 1975 and 2011 by the 70s pop queen who wrote the words and made it a hit, Helen Reddy. And after more than a decade-long hiatus, Reddy is back singing it and other favorite tunes as feminists celebrate Women's History Month and 50 years since Betty Friedan's breakthrough book, The Feminine Mystique.
This week, the singer-songwriter performs in Clearwater and Palm Coast, Florida, Tonawanda and Troy, New York, and next weekend at B.B. King's in Manhattan's Times Square. And to continue our recognition of Women's History Month, for Your Ears Only, Helen Reddy is on the line now. Welcome to our show.
Well, thank you. I'm very happy to be able to talk with you.
Well, back in 2002, you gave up on show business and started a new life back home in Australia. Why did you stop singing?
I was tired, and I have an elderly sister that I wanted to be with because she was on her own. And so I thought, well, I'll go down to Australia for a while, and I finished up staying 10 years. I mean, I did come back and forth to the States to see my kids here, but no, I took a 10-year vacation.
Well, it wasn't exactly a vacation. You picked up a degree in clinical hypnotherapy. What led you to that career, and what sort of patients did you deal with?
Well, first of all, we don't have patients, we have clients.
Right.
I would have to be a doctor to have patients. I had always been interested in hypnosis and therapy in general. And so I thought it would be... it was a subject that I had studied and been interested in since I was preteen. But I wanted to have the letters after my name, and that's why I went back to college for a year and got a degree in clinical hypnotherapy.
You also do quite a bit of public speaking. What's your main message?
Oh, look, it depends. It depends on what the occasion is, what the audience is. But the basic message is for women to be strong, for women to... Well, look, I think that low self-esteem is the main problem that we all have, but particularly so for women. And so I try to encourage them to build themselves up. And when I do have a hypnotherapy client, when they leave my place, when I close the door, they look 15 years younger because I've filled them full of self-esteem.
How did you decide to return to performing, and was it difficult to get back into shape for it? Your voice, stamina, just memorizing the lyrics again?
Memorizing the lyrics was a challenge, but the voice is still the same.
And what was the decision? What made you do it?
Well, actually, it was my sister's 80th birthday. She's from our mother's first marriage, so she's a fair bit older than I am. But she had her 80th birthday in March of last year, and she asked me if I would sing a duet with her, which I willingly agreed. And I heard my voice coming over the monitors, and I hadn't heard my voice in 10 years. And I thought, well, that doesn't sound too bad. Maybe I should go back to work.
Talk about how it feels to be performing again compared with the experience in your Queen of Pop reign.
First of all, I loathe that Queen of Pop. What was the question?
Well, what's the experience, the difference in how it feels to be performing then and now?
Well, it's the minute I set foot on the stage, even if it's just a sound check, I'm home. I mean, I've been in show business since I was 5, so yeah, it was a good feeling, and it was like, you know, slipping into an old pair of comfortable shoes.
Well, your story is one of entertainment, but also of that anthem that meant so much to so many women. What do you think of the progress of women in America and worldwide since I Am Woman was a hit?
Well, I think there's been a great deal of change. There's a lot more women doctors. There's a lot more women lawyers. There's a lot more women running their own companies. A great deal has changed over the past 40 years.
What do you think of today's pop music?
I don't really listen to it. I don't listen to music at all very much, really. I have a lot of interests outside the music business. So I don't remember the last time I listened to the radio. Nothing personal, guys, nothing personal.
Singer-songwriter and author Helen Reddy. She performs this week in Clearwater and Palm Coast, Florida, Tonawanda and Troy, New York, and next weekend at B.B. King's in Manhattan.
And the only heart I own for you and you alone, that's all. That's all.
And this has been For Your Ears Only.